Good day everyone, we are the Group 1 and we are to present about Activity 2 Survey of Herbicides Sold in Agrochemical Stores. My name is Jetro Espinoza, and for store 1, source of our data would be the Jong Agri Supply, which is located in Dulugon, Maramag, Bukidnon. Herbicides that we collected is Roundup, Clear Out, Glypotex, Todomax, Alacta, 2,4-amine, Triple 8, and Crown Plus. For its active ingredient, mostly of them consists of glyphosate, and its concentration mostly is 480 grams per liter. When it comes to times of application, all of them is post-emergence. Weeds controlled, mostly of them is Cubon, Paragrass, H-Grass, Morning Glory, Senadrilla. For the crop use, mostly as well is mango, cacao, banana, coffee, rubber, citrus, and coconut. Color code, mostly of them is color green, and the only yellow would be the 2,4-amine. As we can see, its manufacturer and distributor has different company. For the unit price, Todomax which is the lowest, which is 360 pesos, and the highest price would be 520 pesos, which is the Roundup.
Good day everyone. I am J.R. Meliston and I will discussing Farmer 2, Good Farm Trading Corporation in Aglayan, and address Sari Highway, Aglayan, Malaybalay, Bukidnon. Then our date of survey is April 12, 2024. So here are the herbicides we gather for the sale. Roundup, 2,4-D, Paraquat, then Glypomax, and Syncor. So in Roundup, active ingredients, we have glyphosate, and concentration of active ingredients is about 570 grams per liter. Time of application is post-emergence. Okay, post-emergence. Then weeds control. So we have grasses, broadleaf weeds, broadleaf weeds, then woody plants. An example is dandelions, crabgrass, chickweed, then thistle. And crop use, we discuss soybeans, corn, cotton, and other crops. So color code, we have green, and manufactured distributor, we have Monsanto Company. And then unit price, which range about 925 pesos per liter. Then next is 2,4-D. 2,4-D or 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. So let's see active ingredients and concentration, or active ingredients is 400 grams per gallon, 4 liter. Then post-emergence, ang time of application, then weeds na control is broadleaf weeds, then example is knotweed, ragweed, plantain, then chickweed. So corn, soybeans, soybeans, ang crop use niya, pwede mo siya sa wet o sa rice. Then ang color code niya or color band is yellow. And manufactured by Agroscience, and unit price niya is range about 960 per liter. So mas mahal siya sa Roundup. The next is Paraquat dichloride. Yung active ingredients, then concentration niya is 260 grams per liter. Then pwede siya i-apply sa pre o post emergence. So then with control niya mga broadleaf o grasses ang paraquat. Then gamit siya sa corn, soybeans, cotton, then rice. Yung color code or color band, same sa Roundup ng green. Then ang manufacturer is Syngenta. Then yung unit price is range sa 450 per liter. Then herbicide, number 4 is Glypomax. So yung active ingredients is glyphosate. So yung concentrated active ingredients is 480 grams per liter. So ang time of application is post emergence. So broadleaf ang with control, ang iyang makontrol ng mga broadleaves, grasses. So example is pigweed, giant ragweed, then ragweed. Then soybeans, ang crop use niya, soybeans, corn, cotton, and wheat. Color code was yellow. Then manufactured or distributor was Dow AgroScience BV. And yung price is range siya og 385 per liter. So yakamot siya barato, no? Muna yata ang pinakabarato. Then last is Syncor Metribuzin ang iyang active ingredients. Then ang concentration or active ingredients is ako po yung usage kay 700 grams per liter. Diba dako siya? Diba sila effective? Then selective, ang time of application selective. So pwede kung saan mo siya i-apply. Pero kasagara gyud mas siya effective gyud na mag-control kag weeds if wala pa namunga or namulak ang isa ka weeds para dili na siya makapadagan or makakreate pa og seeds niya. So weed yung gina-control sa Syncor is pigweed, lamb's quarters, then nightshade, annual grasses, and crop uses. Pwede siya sa potato, soybeans, peas, sugar, and sugar beets. Then color code is green. Then ang manufactured same na sila, gikan ka Syngenta. Then price niya is range about 390 pesos per liter. Then we have another herbicide, Simacor. So yung active ingredients is methyl ester. So singgip ni siya, gikan gyud ni siya sa Good Farm Trading Corporation naglayan. So sumpay din ni sila. Then concentration of active ingredients is 108 grams per liter lang ang so gamay siya, no? Then time of application is post emergence. Then weed control, barley grass, Mossman River, then boyer grass. Then crop uses niya or use, pwede siya sa grain legumes, oil seed, lucerne, medic and clover, pasture, seed scrap, forestry, banana, citrus, and grapes. So daghan kay siya gamit, no? And manufactured siya by Dow Sciences. Ang iyong price is 808 pesos. Then ang next is number 7, Cloranzolam. Sulfentrazone methyl 700. Ang iyang active ingredients is sulfentrazone methyl. Concentration of active ingredients is about 700 grams per liter. Then application is post-emergence. So then weed control. So we have wild grass, Florida, Bethany, dollarweed, small Virginia, cottonweed, wet barley, and critical, then fallow. Then color code was green. So mas dili ka siya toxic ba siya, pero mas lang siya. So same nga po siya og manufactured down Agroscience. Then yung price is 450 per liter. So then number 8 is flumioxazine. Then active ingredients is flumioxazine. So concentration of active ingredients, wala na mo nakita, wala na mo na kita po sa internet kung pila ni ang concentration of active ingredients. Then at time of application, we have post-emergence. Then ang iyang gina-control yung mga weeds is broadleaf weeds sila, mga broadleaves. Then crop uses alfalfa, asparagus, then bushberries, celery, cotton, dry bean, field crop. Sa field crop, sa bilongan rin ang corn, dagan gapon na yun gamit siya. Garlic, grapes, hops, mints, nut, trees. So muna siya ang gamit niya. Pwede mo apply. Then color code green gapon from Ihara Chemical Industry. Then price range about 790 per liter. Then last is Botril or bromoxycinil, 51% ang iyang concentration. So si Botril, yung active ingredients or yung concentration of active ingredients is 51%. So dako siya, no? 51% good. Then time of application, post-emergence pa yung then brood leaf weeds ang iyang target. Example is lamb's quarter, pigweed, nightshade, and ragweed. Then crop uses pwede siya sa wheat, barley, oats, and flax. So color code is green. And manufactured or distributor is Crop Science. Then range about 920.
Top selling herbicide branch in each store. Jung Agri Supply top selling herbicide. Roundup, Alecta, To the Max, Glyphosate, Ground, and Clear Out. Good Farm Trading Corporation top selling herbicide. Bactril, Sencor, Roundup, Paraquat, and 2,4-D-amine. Number of brands of herbicide, insecticide, fungicide, and other pesticide in each of the store. Jung Agri Trading. 5 brands of herbicide, 50%. 3 brands of insecticide, 30%. 2 brands of fungicide, 20%. 0 brand of other pesticide, 0%. With a total number of 10 brands, 100%. Good Farm Trading Corporation. 4 brands of herbicide, 40%. 2 brands of insecticide, 20%. 2 brands of fungicide, 20%. 2 brands of other pesticide, 20%. With a total number of 10 brands, 100%.
An integrated weed management strategy for lowland rice aims to minimize the adverse effects on rice production by employing a combination of cultural, mechanical, biological, and chemical methods. This approach promotes reducing agriculture by reducing the reliance on a single control method and lowering the risk of resistance development, environmental pollution, and negative impacts on non-target organisms. Implementing this strategy, farmers can achieve impact weed control, improve crop yields, and maintain overall ecosystem health. So these are the primary objectives of this strategy for lowland rice. We have here the cost reduction. By integrating various weed control methods, farmers aim to reduce the reliance on expensive herbicides and minimizing overall weed management cost. We also have here minimizing environmental impact. Minimize the environmental impact of weed management practices by reducing chemical inputs, minimizing herbicide, runoff, and preserving soil and water quality. We also have here improving farmer knowledge and skills. Promote knowledge sharing and capacity building among farmers, extension agents, and researchers to facilitate the adoption of integrated weed management practices and continuous improvement based on scientific evidence and local experience. And the last one is promoting sustainability. Integrated weed management strategies focus on sustainable control practices that maintain or enhance soil fertility and reduce erosion.
Related with management strategy, assumption, location of area or farm and area size located in a tropical region with a moderate climate and it covers 50 hectares of land, crop planted and crop maturity. The primary crop grown on this farm is lowland rice, which is currently in the vegetative growth stage. Cropping season planted. Planted during the rainy season which lasts from June to October. Common weeds present in area. Common weeds present in area. First is barnyard grass. Second is Monocorea vaginalis. Third is the Paspalum distinctum. Ability of flavor. There is moderate ability of labor with both skilled and unskilled workers. Cost of labor. The daily wage of skilled workers is 300 to 500, while for the semi-skilled worker is 350. Methods of wedge control combination of mechanical, cultural, and biological methods, as well as selective herbicides when necessary available herbicides. The farm has access to a variety of herbicides including glyphosate and bentazone. Population density or distance planting 250,000 plants per hectare and row to row distance of 25 centimeters and a plant to plant distance of 15 centimeters within the rows. Other information considered essential such as which one of they think is most effective economical and environment safe effectiveness and cost efficiency and environmental safety.
Weed control preparation for lowland rice. First is flow. Preparation for wheat seedling and preparation for transplanting. Plowing is usually done several weeks before planting to allow soil to settle and the field to dry, allowing machinery to operate without excessive compacting. Second is turtle. It's performed before transplanting. Turtling is a method used to control weeds by uprooting them and burying them beneath the soil surface. Flooding. It's performed before turtling and after transplanting. Flooding rice field hinders weed growth by denying sunlight and oxygen, thereby giving rice plants a competitive advantage. Fourth, glyphosate. It's performed during pre-planting or pre-emergence. Glyphosate can be applied before planting or seeding emerge to control germinated weeds, thereby creating a weeds-free seedbed for rice. And lastly, Feroquate. It's performed during pre-planting or pre-emergence. Feroquate is applied before planting or seedling emerge to control germinated weeds, ensuring a weed-free seedbed for rice establishment.
Cost analysis of weed management strategy. Cost of implementing formulated IWM of lowland rice. Conventional IWM program. Activity. Physical control. Cost 10,000 per hectare. Chemical control 3,000 per hectare. Mechanical weed control 5,000 to 100,000 per hectare. Proposed IWM program. Activity. Physical control cost 8,000 per hectare. Chemical control cost 2,500 per hectare. Mechanical control cost to 40,000 to 80,000 per hectare.
And overall, the integrated strategy for managing weeds in lowland rice emphasized the effective application of mechanical, cultural, and biological strategies to reduce weeds. The plan, which is set in a tropical area, takes into account environmental safety, economic effectiveness, and labor availability. Echinocloa glabrescens, Monochrea vaginalis, and Paspalum are common weeds in the area. Crop rotation, biological management using natural predators, and rotating weeders are all parts of the strategy. The plan intends to improve farmers' skill, minimize environmental effect, increase crop output, lower costs, and increase the use of selective herbicides when needed, all of which contribute to global food security.